It's finally time for the 2025 Food World Cup. After 4 months of qualifying, we finally have 24 teams who will compete for the title of the best cuisine in the world. And now it's time for the group stage draw. There you have it, guys. These are going to be the groups for the 2025 Food World Cup. The 2 best teams from each group plus 4 additional third place teams voted by you will qualify for the next round. Which group are you the most excited for? Indian food versus Pakistani food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of the 2025 Food World Cup. But before I start, let me quickly explain how this is going to work. We have 24 different teams that have all qualified to this World Cup over the past 4 months. And they're all divided in 6 groups of 4. And all 4 teams in each group will face each other once, which means 3 matches in total. Now there's 2 types of points, judge points and audience points. The judge points will be decided by the judge. Winner gets 2 points, then the loser gets 0. But if it's a tie, both of them get 1 each. Now it's not always fair to just have one person judge everything. So for this tournament, you're going to be part of the scoring system too. For each match, there will be a poll under the Instagram reel of that match. And there'll be another poll on my YouTube channel, posted as a community post. Now, if your team wins the poll, they get another point. And if they win both polls, they get 2 points. Which means the maximum points a team can get for one match is 4 points. But it also means that if the judge gives a team 2 points, the audience can give the other team 2 points. And at the end of all group stage matches, the top 2 teams in each group will advance. Plus the next 4 third place teams with the most audience points. And then after that, we'll just have a straight up 16 team knockout. And the knockouts will not have any audience points. But if there's a tie, then there'll be a rematch. Best of luck to everyone. And don't forget to comment whatever food you want me to try from these specific countries. Because I want to make sure I eat the best food you got. Not for the integrity of the tournament, but because I want to eat it. Anyways, it's time to start the 2025 Food World Cup. Welcome to the first match of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're going to start with Indian Amritsari fish. Seasoning. मेरी गांड में पटाखे चलने लगे. This is how you season fish. It's crunchy, it's spicy, and it's just so well seasoned. The combination of those flavors with the chutney is just amazing. Apparently, Jasprit Bumrah eats this every time he makes an Australian dance. So basically every day. My arteries are just screaming with joy. Or they're screaming for help. But it doesn't matter because this was worth it. Next up, we have Pakistani Lahori fish. Oh, that smells amazing. That is good. Honestly, I expected them to taste the same, but it's actually very different. Seriously, this dish took my breath away. It almost feels like I'm back in Lahore. Air quality index. It's not as crunchy as the Indian one, but it has seasoning inside too. Wow, both of these dishes were great, and honestly, that's not surprising at all. I mean, they're definitely better than fish and chips. And for those of you who don't know, Amritsari fish is from Amritsar, and Lahori fish is from Lahore. Amritsar is a city in India. Lahore is a city in Pakistan. And they're honestly just 20 minutes away from each other. But there's a big Gora border in between, which separates the 2 countries. So not a lot of people get to try both things. And I'm very lucky that I can try both. But now I have to decide which one is better. Oh man, this is a tough decision. The Pakistani one was a bit spicier, but the Indian one was crunchier. The Pakistani one was a little bit too oily, and I didn't like the soft, mushy seasoning inside. But the Indian one lacked a little bit of seasoning. Like, I wish it was a little bit saltier. And I am a little disappointed in both of them, because neither one of them came with lemon or anything like that. How am I supposed to have fish without going like nimboda, nimboda, nimboda? You know? But they're still way better than British fish and chips. So which one was better? India wins and get 2 points. American food versus Bangladeshi food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group A of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with American bacon grilled cheese. Let's try it. I know this is the most basic thing ever, but it hits the spot. It's comfort food. As a kid, this is what I want for breakfast. It's not heavily seasoned or anything, but dude, it just works. Like, there's literally only like 4 ingredients. Processed bread, processed meat, processed cheese, and processed butter. It doesn't get more American than that. Cholesterol. You know what the best part is about eating food like this? Is that when my arteries get clogged, I can just use my free healthcare. Oh, wait. Speaking of healthy food, next up we have Bangladeshi Mughlai Paratha. I think there's chicken and egg in there. That is good. Kuttar bacha. Guys, there's so much more to Bangladesh than just fish. It also came with some potatoes, cucumbers, and onions. That combination is even better than the Bangladeshi cricket team. Wait, isn't everyone better than the Bangladeshi cricket team? Putki mari, putki mari, putki mari! Guys, do you know what the biggest difference is between Bangladeshi food and American food? You're not gonna believe this, but Bangladeshi food is from Bangladesh and American food is from America. You learn something every day. Both of these dishes just increase my cholesterol. And my arteries are screaming for help. But both of these dishes were also really good. But only one of them can win. So which one was better? The American grilled cheese was honestly very comforting. It's not heavily seasoned or anything, but sometimes you don't need heavy seasoning. Sometimes you just want to eat. On the other hand, the Bangladeshi Mughlai Paratha got more seasoning than Donald Trump's face. But is that necessarily a good thing? Not always, but in this case, it was very well seasoned, it was spicy, and it was just delicious. And it's also kind of comforting. But I think I'm starting to get tired of fried food. But both of them were really crunchy, and who doesn't love crunchy food? So which one was better? I want to tell you that this is a tough decision, but it's really not. America is a continent and a country. Fun fact. Bangladesh wins and gets the 2 points. Don't forget to vote for your winner on Instagram and YouTube, because your team can collect an extra 2 points, even if they lost. And stay tuned, because next up we have Group B. And apparently they're all best friends. Turkey food versus Greek food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. I'm so excited to try these two really similar cuisines. It's gonna be interesting to see which one of these two best friends will win. We're gonna start with the Turkey döner. Whew! This is good. Those flavors are just amazing. Sweet kafalı. I just want to stuff my mouth with this juicy turkey meat. It's spicy and it's really flavorful. I expect nothing less from turkey. Some of this chicken looks raw. Or is it tomato? That's chicken. Yeah, that doesn't look fully cooked to me. I guess Turkey people just like their meat raw. Except for those 2-3 pieces, this stuff tastes amazing. So my Greek friend told me that Turkish people and Greek people are actually best friends. And it was in fact a Greek person that invented döner, and then later it became popular in Turkey. Not sure if that's true though. This is low-key better than Shut Up Ma. Next up we have a Greek gyroskop. With one missing tomato. Wow! So similar yet so different. This one has more of a yogurty feeling. I guess that's from the teriyaki sauce. I can still taste the garlic, which I could do with the turkey doner too, but it's different. Like, it tastes more Mediterranean, while the turkey one tasted more Middle Eastern, which I guess makes sense. Gamotin manasu! That is good. It's definitely not as spicy, but the pita bread is just so soft. I'm enjoying this. Dude, I'm so full. But we don't waste food, so I have to eat it. Fun fact, Greece is actually technically African. You learn something new every day. Another fun fact, Zeus was never born in Greece. He was actually born in Lund, Sweden. You don't believe me? Just Google it. And one last fun fact, Arda Güler's parents are actually Greek, according to my Greek friend. Those two were the two best dishes of this tournament so far. And it's honestly gonna be really hard to pick one winner. The turkey one has spicier flavors, but the Greek one got all the basics right. And sometimes simple is better. But you can never go wrong with spicy either. Last year, both of these teams faced off in the European Food Cup semi-final. And that day, Turkey was the clear winner. But is that gonna happen again? I don't know. So which one was better? I low-key want to call this a tie. But some of the turkey meat was kinda raw. And I mean, this is the Food World Cup. It's not Diddy's basement. I don't like my meat raw. I like my meat cooked. So I feel like only one decision is truly fair. Turkey, please cook your food next time. Greece wins and gets 2 points. And if you don't agree with me, just vote on the Instagram reel or on the YouTube community post. Because either one of these teams can win up to 2 more points. And you get to decide. Next up, we have the second match in Group B, which is going to be the Levant versus Egypt. Levantine food versus Egyptian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Levantine manakish. It's basically Lebanese pizza. This one is specifically sujouk and cheese flavored. Bro, just look at that. That is really good. Sharmuta. The meat is really well seasoned. I really like this. Is it better than pizza? I wouldn't say that. But is it better than lambajin? I wouldn't say that either. I feel like if I had some onions in line with this, it would have been bomb. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. It is bomb. Fun fact, Lebanon is actually spelled with an L. Apparently, Lebanese people also speak French. So bon appetit. Was it the best thing I've ever had? No. But it was still really good. If someone put this on a plate in front of me, I would definitely eat it. Next up, we have an Egyptian fatir, which is basically an Egyptian pizza. And it smells delicious. Ooh, that looks very interesting. Kol khara. This one's not only well seasoned, but spicy too. Apparently, this is what Mo Salah eats for Christmas. It's very oily. I think that's ghee. By the way, this one's also sujouk flavored. Apparently, this was invented by the Egyptian god himself, Pharaoh. Man, Egyptians really know how to season their food. I'm not gonna lie though, the oil is starting to get to me. With this much oil in my stomach, I hope the US doesn't invade me. Sharmuta. That was really good. But only as long as I don't eat too much. Because after that, it just feels like I'm just eating oil. But man, I love the flaky, crusty bread on this. You know what? Just one more. I enjoyed both of these dishes. But as you know, only one can win. So which one was better? Egypt wins and takes the 2 points. And don't forget to vote on the YouTube community post and the IG reel for additional 2 points. And next up, I think we have Portugal versus South Africa. The European champion versus the African champion. That's gonna be good. Portuguese food versus South African food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Portuguese bifana. I believe it's a pork cutlet sandwich. That looks pretty good. And before you ask, yes, this pork is halal. Vai pro caralho. It's very simple, but I do like it. And who doesn't love fresh bread? Apparently, this is what Portuguese people eat during halftime of football matches. Honestly, I will eat this too. Fun fact, Lionel Messi's father is actually from Portugal. Bread, butter, grilled onions, and meat. That's all you need in a sandwich. Next up, we have a South African kota. Bro, this thing is bigger than my head. Apparently, South Africans love kote. That's why they're known as kote de puter. I think I need a plate. Bro, how am I supposed to eat the sandwich? Bro, just look at this thing. It's massive. This is the craziest thing I've ever had. Mmm. Wozzeck. Is that achar? Definitely tastes like achar. There's so many flavors in here, I'm just confused. There's bread, there's cheese, there's some kind of super red ham, there's sausages, there's potatoes like fries, but big pieces of fries, and there's sauce that tastes like pickled mangoes, like ambuda achar. And somehow all this shit together still tastes good. Apparently this is what Jack Collis eats for breakfast every day. It is pickled mangoes. Look inside. That is ambuda achar, bro. I don't know how I'm ever gonna finish this, bro. How the hell are you supposed to eat a sandwich like that? Everything's just falling out. I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna have to finish this later. This is way too much food. Fun fact, South Africa is in Southern Africa. That meal was insane. It had all kinds of flavors. You basically feel like you took a Dutch person, an Indian, and a British person and just said, you know what, put whatever you want into this sandwich. Because that's what it was. That sandwich had more natural resources than Portugal. I wouldn't even be surprised if Donald Trump invaded it. It is really good though. Both of these dishes were great, but they were extremely different. Like one was a simple Portuguese sandwich, and the other one was Mount Kilimanjaro on top of bread. One was simple yet great simplistic flavor. The other one had so many flavors, my tongue started dancing like Shakira. For the bifana, I wish there was some kind of sauce on it, at least like hot sauce or something. But the South African kota had too much going on, and a lot of the flavors just felt random. But we have to pick one because only one can win. So which one was better? A part of me wants to call this a tie, but there is one that was slightly better than the other. So South Africa wins and gets 2 points. And if you don't agree with me, just vote for the other team. There's 2 more points to play for. Just check the Instagram reel or the YouTube community post to vote. And next time we have the second match in Group C, which is gonna be Brazil versus Korea. Now that's gonna be a good game. Brazilian food versus Korean food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Brazilian açaí na tiguela, also known as açaí bowl. We got some bananas, some strawberries, some granola, and obviously the açaí itself. I think there's also some honey and coconut water in there. Foda-se! It's like ice cream combined with cereal, but healthy. I love this. Fun fact, Brazilians love to play football. Apparently, this is Neymar's favorite hospital food. It's sweet, but not the artificially sugar sweet. More like the natural fruit sweet. The combination of the acai with the coconut, banana, strawberry is just perfect. And then you get the crunch with the granola on top. Filho da puta, que me esa menina de ver un paso de ropa que ver ela. Next up, we have Korean bingsu. This one's specifically red bean flavored. Apparently, that was the most authentic Korean flavor. Some kind of flour on top. We got red bean. I don't know if those are pieces of fruit or something. And within that, we have something similar to shaved ice and some condensed milk. Exciting. I've always wondered what red bean paste tastes like. That's very interesting. I kind of like it. It's like a sweet bean. Alright, there you can see some of the shaved ice, condensed milk, some of the red bean paste, and a piece of a random fruit, I think. That is very different. And this thing is not a piece of fruit. It's like chewy. Look. It's almost like a dough. Like mochi. Shibao! It's cold! Brain freeze! Fun fact, there's actually two Koreas. North Korea and South Korea. But if you want to travel and learn more about Korean culture, you should probably only visit North Korea. It's sweet, but not too sweet. More than anything, this is kind of comforting. Both of these dishes were very cold, but also delicious. But as we all know, only one can win. So which one was better? We never met, but he's all I see at night. Never met, but she's always on my mind. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who's my heart waiting for? Brazil wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget there's 2 more points to play, so just go to my Instagram reel or the YouTube community post to vote. And if you're Korean, don't be sad, you're not out yet. You still have 2 more group matches to play. And the next match is gonna be the champions of Asia versus the champions of the Copa America. Thailand versus the West Indies. Yo, that's gonna be amazing. Thai food versus West Indian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group D of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We got the Asian food champion Thailand versus the Copa America food champion Trinidad and Tobago. But they're representing West Indies. I love my job. First up, we got the Thai green curry. Oh. Dog! Oh, that's spicy. He asked me what level of spicy and I said Thai spicy. I just wanted an authentic taste of Thailand, but it might be too much. This is so freaking good. I have to eat this quick, otherwise my mouth's gonna burn. I love the coconutty flavor in these Thai curries. And the spice. The veggies still taste fresh. They don't taste like overcooked or anything. E-dog. Dude, I can feel my ears ringing. Yes, I come from a land where you eat spicy food. But this spicy is another level. But it's so good! Oh, my stomach's hurting. I don't know what's scarier, Thai kickboxing or Thai food. At least Thai food will give you more happy endings than a Thai massage. The crazy thing is this is a coconut curry, which is supposed to be less spicy than other dishes. I can't finish it. Oh my god. It's flavorful, it's fresh, it's incredibly spicy, and it's just amazing. Best dish of the tournament so far. Thank God for Dudu. Next up we have West Indian curry chicken, and it came with a bus-up shot. That's a very interesting name for a paratha. Oh, I get it. It's a paratha that somebody busted in. No wonder it looks like it had a rough time. Oh my god, that smells amazing. We obviously got some chicken, but it also looks like some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna try my best not to spill anything. Oh, your mother cunt! That is amazing! Seriously, do not sleep on West Indian food. If you have a dream restaurant nearby you, you have to try this. The curry's perfectly seasoned, the chicken is juicy and tender, and the potatoes and the paratha on top of that just... Bamba clot! I know someone busted in this paratha, but I honestly feel like somebody busted in me. Honestly, I prefer to call it chicken curry instead of curry chicken, but if you make it this freaking good, you can call it whatever you want. I'm not complaining. After the green curry, I thought this was gonna be a cakewalk for Thailand, but now, I'm not so sure. The only thing lacking in this dish is spice. Because every time I've had Trini food, it's been super spicy. And today, I asked for it to be spicy. but it's not spicy at all. But don't let that take away anything from how amazing this dish is. Fun fact, West Indies is not in India. It's actually in Toronto. Wow, just wow. These are by far the two best dishes of the tournament so far. And this is definitely gonna be the hardest decision to make. You can never go wrong with Thai green curry. But you can never go wrong with West Indian curry chicken either. So do I call this a tie? I don't think so. I don't think I can. They were both incredibly amazing. But the curry chicken was lacking a little bit of spice. And I don't know what happened because Trini food has always been really spicy. What should I do? Man, this is so hard. Okay, I think I'm ready to pick one. So which one was better? Thailand wins and gets 2 points. Honestly, if the curry chicken didn't forget the spice, it would have been a tie. But I can't base results on what if. And if you're supporting West Indies, don't worry, there's still 2 more points to play for. Just make sure you vote under the IG Reel or the YouTube community post. Also, every team is going to play 3 matches in the group stage, so you'll have plenty of more chances. And next time, we're going to have the second match in Group D, which is going to be super exciting. Because it's Mexico versus Malaysia. Mexican food versus Malaysian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group D of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're going to start with Mexican chimichangas. These are basically like fried burritos. Pendejo. Wow. Bro, I swear nobody cooks better pork than Mexicans. The meat is so soft and well seasoned, and the salsa verde just wow! It's sour, it's spicy, it's tasty, it's flavorful, it's delicious. Like my Mexican neighbor always used to say, chinga tu abuelo. I just want to stuff my mouth with this juicy, wet Mexican meat. This is heavenly. Fun fact, the state Texas in the US is actually part of Mexico. Or at least it was, but once Mexicans realized that the American food is very unseasoned, they actually donate Texas. That kind of looked more like an enchilada than a chimichanga, but who cares? It was delicious. Next up, we have a Malaysian roti john. That's a very weird name for a sandwich. So it seems like we have some meat, some egg, and some veggies. It's kind of sweet. Kind of feels like a breakfast sandwich. Pukima. Also came with some fries. These are pretty well seasoned. Fun fact, the national animal of Malaysia is koalas. They love them so much, they even named their capital Kuala Lumpur. Another fun fact, my stomach is pretty full, so I will eat these later. That sandwich wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything special either. This is probably gonna be the most straightforward match so far. The chimichanga was amazing. The roti john was as basic as John. So which one was better? Mexico wins and gets the 2 points. But Malaysia, don't worry, you still have 2 more games left. And by the way, don't forget to vote on which one you think is better. Vote on IG Reel or on YouTube community post. There's 2 more points to be given out. And next up, we have a very interesting match. Peru versus Nigeria. Nigerian food versus Peruvian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group E of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Nigerian jollof. The smell of this dish is really intense. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Let's start with the rice. I like that. That is very well seasoned and spicy. Olori buruku. It's not juicy nor is it tender. Instead, it's hard and dry but very well seasoned. It feels like it's been cooked for like 2 years. Regardless, I'm still enjoying this hard Nigerian meat in my mouth. Putting the meat aside, this rice is elite. Seriously, it's so good. And the chicken is not bad, I'm just not a fan of how hard and dry it is. Fun fact, Nigeria is in Africa. Apparently Nigerians make the best jollof rice, and you know what? I believe them. Because this rice is amazing. I don't even need any meat. Wow. Next up we have Peruvian arroz chofa. It's basically Peruvian fried rice. I know a lot of people don't know this, but apparently Peru had a lot of Chinese immigrants who brought with them Chinese food like fried rice. And eventually they developed their own version of fried rice. This is gonna be very interesting. And now it's the national dish of Peru, according to their president, Yoshima Yutun. Looks like we have some chicken, some corn, some green onions, and egg. Concha tu abuelo. It's well seasoned, it's spicy, and it's very flavorful. It tastes similar to Chinese fried rice, but at the same time, kind of different. Fun fact, the capital of Peru is Lima. Not gonna lie, it's very salty. But it's still really good. Both of these dishes were good. The Nigerian rice was brilliant. It was spicy, it was full of flavor, and so well seasoned. It was a very unique flavor. The Peruvian rice was more of a familiar flavor. It was also well seasoned. It was flavorful, but not as flavorful as the Nigerian rice. But the Peruvian rice had a lot more ingredients in it, which added flavor. So if I just look at the rice, the Nigerian one is a little bit higher up. But then if I look at the chicken and added ingredients, whoop, Peru catches up. But only one of these dishes can win. So which one was better? It's a tie. They're equally good, and it would be unfair to put one above the other. To me, they were both equally good today. They will share 1 point each. But there's still 2 more points to vote for. So go to Instagram Reels or my YouTube community post to vote. And next up in Group E, we will have Nepal versus Japan. And I can't wait. Nepali food versus Japanese food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second match of Group E of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. This smells amazing! We're gonna start with Nepali thukpa. Do people in Nepal eat with chopsticks? Ooh, this is like creamy. That's hot. I'm gonna have to use a fork because noodles are all the way in the bottom. There we go. That looks beautiful. Terobao muji. This is amazing. It's creamy, it's spicy, and it's super flavorful. Fun fact, Nepal is home to the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Natagumo. Coincidentally, the first person to climb it was actually from Japan. His name was Inosuke Hashibira. This is incredibly well seasoned. Perfect for a cold winter day. It is spicy though. I am very impressed. Next up we have Japanese spicy shoyu ramen. You want some asamur? Oh, these are thin. A lot thinner than the Nepali ones. Kusoyaro! That is good. Whew. This is very spicy. I love it. Again, there's just so much flavor in here. The veggies are fresh, it's spicy, it's delicious. What more can I ask for? Fun fact, the current emperor of Japan is actually a blondie. Her name is Lady Tsunade. But the people of Japan love her so much, they actually call her Granny Tsunade. Wow. Both of these dishes were incredible. It's gonna be so hard to pick a winner because I love them both. And if you like one of these dishes, you're definitely gonna love the other two. They both had their own distinct flavors, but they were still pretty similar. Man, who do I pick? Both of these are easily top 5 of the tournament so far. And this is gonna be a really tough call to make. So which one was better? It's a tie! Both of these dishes were amazing and I honestly cannot pick a winner. So both of them are gonna get 1 point each. But don't forget to cast your vote on IG Reels and the YouTube community post, because there's still 2 more points to play for. And the next match is gonna be a big one. The first match of Group F. China versus Italy. Chinese food versus Italian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the first match of Group F of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Chinese Roy Jamo. It's basically like a Chinese pork bun burger. Tamada! It's super simple, but it works. The bread's crispy and flaky, I love it. And the meat's also juicy, and then there's some hot peppers in between. This is actually really good. Fun fact, China is actually a country. I bet most of you Americans had no idea. This is a perfect street food. Next up, we have an Italian pizza prosciutto. Apparently Italians love this flavor. So thin and soft, nothing like an American pizza. And since we're eating an authentic Italian pizza, let's eat it the correct way. So you take some of this crust, and then you just use it to just scoop up some of the toppings. Rompicazzo! The one thing I love about Italian food is how fresh it tastes. Eating pizza the correct Italian way is just so much better. And if you take the leftover bottom, you're just supposed to roll it up. And there you go, now you have a cannoli. A true Italian delicacy. Fun fact, Italians aren't white. They're actually blue. Amazing. Both of these dishes were good. Like if I'm walking around on the street, I'd probably want to eat them again. I mean, you can never go wrong with pizza. But the Chinese style hamburger was amazing too. And I love it when you try new things and they just turn out to be really good. Unfortunately, only one of these can win. So which one was better? Italy wins and gets 2 points. Both of these dishes were really simple, but the combination of flavors was just a little bit better in the Italian one. But don't worry, China, you still have 2 more matches to go. And don't forget to vote on IG Reel and the YouTube community post, because there's still 2 more points to play for. And next up, we have the final match of the first round of the group stage. Ethiopia versus Somalia. That's gonna be a good one. Somalian food versus Ethiopian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second Group F game of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Somali Sukar. Sharmuta. It's not spicy or anything, and it's not heavily seasoned either. But it is really good, and I love the sour taste from the lemon. It came with a salad, which is nice. It also came with some mufa. Not sure how I'm supposed to eat this. So it's kind of bread. It's good bread though. Maybe it's like a Somalian burger? That is good. I really like how the bread is seasoned. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about it that tastes really good. Fun fact, Somalia is a country in Africa. I really like this bread. It has like a very interesting, slightly sweet aftertaste to it. Another fun fact, Somalia is the only country in the world that's called Somalia. Next I have Ethiopian kitwo. And it came with some of this pancake-like soft bread called injera. Similar texture to pancakes too. Ooh, it has like a pickled aftertaste. This is one of the most interesting breads I've ever tasted. It's so different. Got some cheese on top. Got some sauce. There we go. There's the kitfo. Oh, it's thick. There it is. Is it cooked? I see a lot of pink in here. I know the seasoning is giving it color, but that doesn't look cooked to me. It's pink underneath. It's just covered with seasoning. This is not cooked. Ah! I'm not eating this. I can't. I'm not eating a raw meat. I know some of you like raw meat in your mouths, but not me. I think the restaurant just forgot to cook it. If you didn't believe me when I said it's raw, what is that? That is raw! Now we can finally try real kitfo. Yeah, jelayik babi. That straight up just tastes like spicy pickle. Better. Fun fact, Ethiopians like pickles. I can't eat this. I think I'm just gonna go feed this to the birds. Wait, will the birds die if I feed them this? I need to cleanse my palate with some mufa. Both of these dishes were not amazing. I only liked one of them. The other one was weird. Gladly, there can only be one winner. Ethiopia wins and gets 2 points. Oh, wait, I meant Somalia wins and gets 2 points. And if you're Ethiopia, don't worry, there's still 2 more games left. I'm sure you have better food than kitty food. I mean kitfo. And also, don't forget to go on IG Reels and YouTube community post to vote. And there we have it, guys. That was the final game of the first round of the group stage. Which means next time we're gonna start round 2, which is gonna start with India versus America. Now that's gonna be good. And just so you know, we're gonna have like a 2-week break before the next game. So stay patient, my friends. And remember, don't be gora with the tiny lora. Indian food versus American food. Which one is better? Welcome to the second round of the 2025 Food World Cup group stage. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Indian vada pav. Whew, smells spicy. Here's what it looks like. Wow, that is so good. So the vada seems like a potato patty that has been fried, and then we have some spicy garlic type chutney in there. I've never had one of these before, but damn, I've been missing out. मेरे गान में गुदगुदी हो रही है. Oh my god. Why did I do that? It's so good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Guys, buy it. Oh. Whew. Fun fact, most Indians come from India. That was just amazing. It just made me happy. Next up, we have an American Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I'm not gonna lie, this looks amazing. From one heart disease to another. Wow, this is just as spicy as a vada pav. And it's juicier than Donald Trump ki gand. Oh man. I can't believe Americans can eat spicy food. I did not see that coming. Fun fact, the biggest reason most Americans want Canada to become their 51st state is because if Canada joins America, Americans might have an easier time finding America on the map. Both of these dishes were amazing in their own way, and I would definitely eat them again. They were tangy, they were spicy, they were flavorful, they were just incredible. And it's really gonna be hard to pick one of them. Since the start of this tournament, I've always been 100% honest. And that's not gonna change today. So which one was better? America wins and get 2 points. I'm sorry, India! The vada pav was amazing! But the stupid gora pakora sandwich was a little better! But don't forget to go to my Instagram Reels and my YouTube community post to vote, because there's 2 more points to play for. And next time we have another crazy matchup. Pakistan versus Bangladesh. 2 best friends who love each other. Pakistani food versus Bangladeshi food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 4th match of Group A of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Pakistani Sunday biryani. And as always, the best way to eat a biryani is with your mouth. Whew! That smells so good. And as always, inshallah. That is amazing. Isn't this beautiful? Astaghfirullah. Man, there's so many amazing flavors in there. Fun fact, Pakistan's Prime Minister is Imran Khan. And before being a politician, he used to be a football player. His nickname used to be Rawalpindi Express. Man, Pakistanis can really make a good biryani. Apparently this is what Pakistan's cricket team ate before each match of the T20 World Cup. It's probably why they lost against the US. It's spicy, it's flavorful, it's just delicious. That was amazing. Next up we have a Bangla Kachi biryani. Kuttar bacha! Putki mar. This one's actually a little bit spicier. Again, really flavored and very spicy. It's crazy how different it tastes from the Pakistani one. Fun fact, once upon a time, Bangladesh used to be known as East Pakistan. The name was meant to help Americans find Bangladesh on the map. But even that proved too difficult. So they just went back to Bangladesh. Not only is this spicier, it's also greasier. And who doesn't love heart disease? Speaking of heart disease, I think I have heartburn. This is so good! Pakistan wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote on the YouTube community post and Instagram Reels for an additional 2 points. And no, Bangladesh didn't lose just because they're lychee. Both of these biryanis were really flavorful, they were delicious, but I preferred the seasoning on the Pakistani one. It was just a little bit more well balanced. Whereas there was something off about the Bangladeshi one. I'm not saying it was bad, it was still amazing, but it was just not as good as the Pakistani one. Just think of it like the Bangladeshi and the Pakistani cricket team. Pakistani one is just tiny bit better. And the Bangla biryani was a little bit too greasy. So which one was better? The Pakistani one. Next up, we're gonna have a proper shawarma battle. Because we're gonna have Turkey versus the Levant. I'm so excited to eat shawarma! Turkey food versus Levantine food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 3rd match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. Or should I say shawarma? You know what they say, the bigger the shawarma, the more hair on the chest. We're gonna start with the Turkey shawarma. Oh yeah! So good! This is fire! See kafal. Apparently this is what Arda Güler eats for breakfast every day. No wonder he's so good. Fun fact, shawarma was invented in the Ottoman Empire, which is located in modern-day Somalia. That's spicy, but extremely flavorful. Like my Turkey neighbor always says, hasiktir. Next up we have Levantine shawarma, and more specifically, Syrian. Because last time Lebanon fumbled the bag for the Levant, but can Syria make up for it? We'll find out. Sharmuta! I just want to fill my mouth with this juicy sweet meat. Whoever invented pomegranate molasses is a genius. Man, this is so good. Astaghfirullah. Wait, no, it's Alhamdulillah. Wait, no. Oh, Inshallah. Wait, I feel like I'm saying something wrong. Bismillah. MashaAllah. of these shawarmas were great. And I'm so happy right now. Well, I was until I had to realize I have to pick one. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. The Turkey one was flavorful, it was spicier, and it was just overall delicious. The Levantine one was not as spicy, but with the pomegranate molasses, it was even more flavorful than the first one. And I did kind of like the thin sage bread a little bit better than the turkey bread. But the turkey one was very well balanced, and the Levantine one had a little bit too much cilantro. But is that good enough to give turkey the win? I don't know, man. Maybe I should just call this a tie. But if I was to order another one right now, I know there's one of them that I would rather have than the other. So I feel like that one should be the winner. So which one was better? The Levant wins and takes 2 points. And don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and a YouTube community post for an additional 2 points. Although I already know Turkey is probably gonna take it. But to be fair, they kind of need it. They already lost 2 games with 2 really good dishes. But next up, we have another legendary battle. Greece versus Egypt. Moussaka versus macarona bechamel! I'm so excited! Greek food versus Egyptian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 4th match of Group B of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Greek moussaka. It's basically a Greek lasagna. Looks very interesting. Sugamo timana. I think it's like eggplant. Yeah, there's eggplant, some meat, and some cheesy sauce. I like it. I think there's some potatoes too. It's definitely not heavily seasoned or anything, but it's more like comfort food. Fun fact, in ancient Greece, this was actually declared a national dish by Cleopatra. Apparently, she loved eggplant. Next up, we have an Egyptian macarona bechamel. Ooh la la. Oh, this is a pasta. I did not expect this to be a pasta. It's like an Egyptian lasagna. And as always, alhamdulillah. Not gonna lie, this is extremely similar to the moussaka. Sharmuta. Fun fact, pasta was actually invented in ancient Egypt and not Italy. Apparently, it was one of the favorite food of their god Zeus. And I don't blame him, because you really need carbs to wield a massive hammer and to be the god of thunder. Apparently, this sauce is made by people who are very dedicated to Mo Salah. I think he's another ancient Egyptian god or something. Both of these dishes were good. Not amazing, but still very good. And they were both very, very similar. Especially the creamy sauce on top almost tasted the same. But one of them was a little bit more flavorful than the other. So which one was better? Egypt wins and gets 2 points. But don't forget, there's 2 more points to play for if you vote on Instagram Reels or the YouTube community post. So who do we have up next? We got the colonizer versus the colony. Ronaldo versus Neymar. Or Ronaldo versus the real Ronaldo. Portugal versus Brazil. Bro, that's gonna be crazy. Portugal versus Brazil. Which one is better? Welcome to the 3rd match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. Or should I say dessert? We're gonna start with the Portuguese pastéis de nata. It's basically Portuguese custard tart. Vai pro caralho! Just look at that beautiful custard in there. This is a masterpiece. Fun fact, the custard in this is so sweet because it's made from Cristiano Ronaldo's jizz. Not only is it delicious, I absolutely love the crispy, flaky crust. Next up, we have Brazilian quindim. It looks like it has like a coconutty bottom and then some custard on top. Not gonna lie, this looks beautiful. Filho da puta! Fun fact, this is what they give you in Brazil when you visit the hospital. No wonder Neymar likes it there. It's not as sweet as the pastéis de nata, but it is very well balanced. And I mean, who doesn't love filling your mouth with the biggest nut you ever seen? You know, coconut. Both of these desserts were great. And honestly, I think I might have diabetes now. Unfortunately, only one of them can win. So which one was better? Give me the bubble. Give me the bubble. Portugal wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post for additional 2 points. And next up, we have South Africa versus Korea. What 2 dishes do you want to see? South African food versus Korean food. Which one is better? Welcome to the fourth match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with some South African pepper chicken. Oh my god. Votsek! That is incredible! It's well seasoned, it's spicy, it's just amazing. Let's try some of that rice too. Whew, yeah, spicy. But so damn good! Fun fact, South Africa is in Southern Africa. Man, I love South African meat in my mouth. I can feel it all the way down my stomach. My mouth is burning. Peri seasoning has like this sour taste to it, and I'm loving it. Next up, we have Korean fried chicken. Oh my god. Shiba! That is good. It's both sweet and spicy. Fun fact, there are no squids in Squid Games. I really want to visit Korea one day, and I heard the safest place you can go is Pyongyang. So that's definitely where I'm gonna go first. Both of these dishes were absolutely amazing. The South African one was super spicy and sour, like in a lemony good way. And the Korean fried chicken was super spicy and sweet. But was it too sweet? Maybe. And the South African one came with some good rice. But the Korean fried chicken didn't really come with anything. Oh wait, it did come with this. Not really sure what that is. Some kind of pickled veggies? That is so weird, but amazing at the same time. Guys, what is this? I like it. Man, this is gonna be one of those tough decisions. So which one was better? Korea wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post for an additional 2 points. And next up, we're gonna start Group D. And it's gonna be Thailand versus Mexico. Now that's crazy. Thai food versus Mexican food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with the Thai Panang curry. That smells absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Dog. Oh man, this is good. And of course, it's really spicy. At this point, I feel like it doesn't even matter. Any Thai food I order has just been amazing. Is it better than Thai green curry? No, but it's really close. This dish is one of the most popular dishes in Fuck It. And I can definitely see why. Fun fact, the capital of Thailand is called Bangkok. And coincidentally, that's also the name of the secret room in the White House where Elon Musk spends the most time with Donald Trump. That was amazing. Next up, we have Mexican birria. That smells good. And it came with some Mexican roti, aka tortilla. I'm guessing I'm just supposed to dip it. Oh. Chinga tu abuelo! This is so oily. I heard the United States was considering to invade it. It's really good though. It's tender and it's really juicy. My arteries are just screaming in joy or pain. It's so simple yet so good. Sorry guys. Fun fact, if you ever want to try some good authentic Mexican food, the safest place you can go is Tijuana. Another fun fact, the United States of America is completely useless without Mexican immigrants. This is great comfort food. Both of these dishes were great. And I'm not surprised because both of these cuisines are amazing. Honestly, I expect both of these cuisines to go very far in this tournament. And as you know, only one can win. So which one was better? Thailand wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to go to Instagram Reels or the YouTube community post because there's 2 more points to vote for. Honestly, the Mexican birria was amazing. It just needed a little bit more flavor to compete with the Thai curry. But is this something I would eat at home when I just want some comfort food? Hell yes! Next up in Group D, we have an interesting matchup between the West Indies and Malaysia. What 2 dishes should I try? West Indian food versus Malaysian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with some Jamaican jerk chicken. Ooh, I just know this is gonna be good. Bomba clock! Oh, holy crap, that's spicy! Caribbeans really know how to season their food. It's not only the chicken, even the rice and peas are so well seasoned. You're making me crazy! Whew. This is like Indian level spicy. And this coleslaw complements the spices and the seasoning so well. Fun fact, apparently this is what Chris Gayle eats for breakfast. I mean, can you blame him? I just love juicy Jamaican meat in my mouth. I know it's called rice and peas, but isn't this just beans? Fun fact, the reason that both Nicki Minaj and Rihanna broke up with Drake was that he could not handle Caribbean seasoning. Bomberclaw, Hulia Muda Kunt. Next up we have a Malaysian laksa. Kinda reminds me of ramen but curry-fied. But first, let me give you some asamar. Am I doing this right? Bukima! This is definitely not as spicy, but it's very flavorful. I really like these thick noodles. This is proper comfort food. Fun fact, Malaysia is not a country in Europe. Both of these dishes were great, but unfortunately, only one of them can win. So which one was better? The West Indies win and get 2 points. And don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post for another 2 points. And next up, we have Nigeria versus Nepal. Thank God this is a comparison of food and not luli size. Nigerian food versus Nepali food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Nigerian moi moi. I honestly have no clue what this is. Oh, this is harder than I thought. I thought it was gonna be stuffed with something. Whew. Nigerians really go crazy with seasoning. Like, this doesn't look seasoned at all. But when you eat it, it's like an explosion of flavors. Whew. It's not bad, just kind of plain. Oh, there we go. It looks like it's stuffed with some chicken. Lori buruku. That is spicy. I can definitely taste and smell some fish too. Oh yeah, there's definitely some fish in there too. Oh, there's a whole egg in here. Honestly, it doesn't look that pretty, but it's really good. Oh, this was only like $5. Fun fact, Nigerian meat is very popular. You know what they say, once you go Nigerian, you have to learn how to crawl again. Now that's what you call a well-seasoned dish. Next up, we have Nepali chili chicken momos. Ooh, these smell incredible. I've never had momos before, so I'm super excited to try them. Terobao muji. They're like filled with chicken and a bunch of other seasonings. Oh my gosh, this is good. Wow, just wow. I'm stunned. Dare I say that this might just be the best dish of the tournament so far. Fun fact, Nepal is the only country in the world with the white, red, and blue flag called Nepal. Wow! Apparently, this is the favorite dish of Nepal's king, Mr. Everest. 2 great dishes, but only one can win. So which one was better? Nepal wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote for an additional 2 points on the YouTube community post and Instagram Reels. And next up, we have another very interesting Group E matchup. Peru versus Japan. What two dishes should I try? Peruvian food versus Japanese food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And I have a feeling this one might be the best one yet. We're gonna start with the Peruvian lomo saltado. This dish just smells incredible. Concha tu abuelo! This juicy Peruvian meat really belongs in my mouth. The meat's amazing, the grilled vegetables amazing, the sauce is amazing with the rice and the fries. It's just, holy crap! This is a masterpiece. It's so good, I think I'm gonna cry. Fun fact, Peru is not in Europe. Did you know Peru has one of the scariest mythological creatures of all time? It's a creature that used to kidnap children and then go eat them. It was called Ananya Pande. Next up we have the Japanese oyakudon. That smells so good. I don't really know how to eat with these, but let's try it. How do I eat with this? Oh. Here we go. You're kidding me. I'm just gonna stick to a fork. Utsuyato! Fun fact, this is Naruto Usumaki's favorite food. I have no idea what this is. Fun fact, in Japan, they don't call their country Japan. They call it Nigeria. I actually found that out from the Japanese anime Onepi Yese. It's one of my favorite animes. And my favorite characters are Bakugo and Natsu. Both of these dishes were great. But unfortunately, only one of them can win. So which one was better? Peru wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote on YouTube and Instagram for an additional 2 points. And next up, we have China versus Somalia. What dishes should I try for that one? Chinese food versus Somali food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with Chinese long chow zhou, also known as Sichuan style wontons. Honestly, I don't even know how to use these. That smells very good. Come on. Oh, I got it. Here's what it looks like. Okay, this time it's not gonna fall. Tomato. That is just really flavorful and spicy. Okay, so according to Google, I'm supposed to eat like... This is impossible. I think I burned my tongue. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel a little weird in my lips and my tongue. And I don't know if I just burned my tongue because it was too hot, or maybe it's just burning because of the spices used. Or I might be allergic to sesame oil because it is tingling quite a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna have any more of that. Do I have to call 911? Okay, so I took my allergy medicine and I literally have 6 EpiPens right beside me in case I need it. But I think I'll be fine. I'm not having any more wontons though. But at least I got to really taste them before I felt weird. So I'm not gonna be biased against them because it made me feel weird. Next I have Somalian sambusa. I mean, it's basically just a samosa. And to my Somalian friends, Ramadan Mubarak. Don't worry, I know you're fasting, so I'll eat for you. Astagfirullah. It's like seasoned meat and onions. I'm not sure, there might also be eggs. I just wish it came with some chutney. Fun fact, Somalia is a country in Africa. And China is a country in Asia. Isn't that crazy? This is good, but again, I would really like some chutney or something to dip it in. Is it as good as a samosa? Nah, but still pretty good. I really enjoyed that Somalian meat in my mouth. The only concern I had was the meat in my mouth was a little too dry. I wanted to be wet, like after dipping it in chutney or a dip or a sauce or something. Both of these dishes were good. Just because I stopped eating the wontons doesn't mean they were bad. Not at all. In fact, they were really flavorful. But were they amazing? No. Same thing with the sambusa. It was good, but not amazing. And unfortunately, only one can win. So which one was better? It's a tie. Both of the teams will get 1 point each. This is where you get to decide who won, because you can go to my Instagram reels and the YouTube community post to vote. Still 2 more points to play for. And next up we have the last match of the second round of the group stage of the 2025 Food World Cup. Italy versus Ethiopia. What 2 dishes should I try? Italian food versus Ethiopian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're gonna start with some Italian bruschetta. I think that's how you say it.
Not approved!
Okay, my bad. We're starting with Italian bruschetta. Now that looks yummy. Smells so fresh. Rompicazzo. The one thing I love about Italian food is it always tastes so fresh. Fun fact, the capital of Italy is called Madrid. I can't wait to go to Italy one day and visit the Leaning Tower. Next up we have Ethiopian catenia. Looks like some kind of pancake rolls. That is so flavorful and spicy. Whew. Yeah, ahi ajela yugbabi. Wow, feels like a bunch of flavor just burst in my mouth. This has such a unique and different taste. It's like spicy and sour. I kind of expected it to be something sweet. I kind of like it. Both of these snacks were great, but as you know, only one can win. So which one was better? Ethiopia wins and gets 2 points. Don't forget, there's still 2 more points to play for. So make sure you go vote on the YouTube community post and Instagram reels. And next we'll be starting the final round of the group stage, which is gonna start with India versus Bangladesh. What 2 dishes should I try? Indian food versus Bangladeshi food. Which one is better? Welcome to the last group stage round of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And before we start, here are the current standings. And here are all the teams that have qualified so far. We're gonna start with Bangla Billie Eilish. Alright, here we go. That's a lot of bones. Kuttar bacha. Putki mari. If I ignore the bones, this mustard curry is amazing. That's really good. I added some of the rice in there so I can mix it with the curry. That's very mustardy. If you're a fan of mustard, you're gonna like this. It gets really difficult to eat the fish. Fun fact, in Bangla, this dish is called sorsa ilish. But in English, it's called safety hazard. If there was like boneless fish in here, chicken, or any other meat, I would have loved this dish. Even if you gave me like potatoes or cauliflower instead. But sadly, I can't enjoy a dish where there's like 50 bones in every bite I take. And I know some people don't care about bones, which is perfect for you. Here, eat it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the more I eat this, the more overpowering the mustard gets. It's a lot of mustard. Next up, we have Indian fish Manchurian. Please be boneless. Paviter Tatti, this is good. Let's try with some of the rice. That is good. And spicy. Fun fact, Indian is not a race or an ethnicity. It's actually a musical instrument. Oh man, that was good. Dude, I can still taste the mustard in my mouth. Even the Manchurian couldn't overpower that amount of mustard. So we had 2 dishes, but only one of them can win. So which one was better? I'm sorry guys, but this one is not even close. And I mean, no hate to Bangladesh, but this was like India-Bangladesh cricket match all over again. India wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to go to Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post to vote for an additional 2 points. With this win, India has now qualified for the playoffs of the 2025 Food World Cup. Which means the second spot is either going to go to Pakistan, the USA, or Bangladesh. So make sure you vote. And next time we have Pakistan versus the United States of America. Which 2 dishes should I try? Pakistani food versus American food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. We're going to start with the Pakistani bunda kebab. Let's just open this bunda up. Ooh, interesting. It has some eggs, some patty, and some kind of chutney. That is spicy. Woo! मेरी बूंद में गुदगुदी हो रही है. This is a good burger. Definitely better than Pakistan's cricket team. Fun fact, Pakistan is a country, and their current prime minister is a baseball player. And he's also a singer. And he's also a boxer. That was one of the best buns I've ever eaten. Next up, we got an American cheeseburger. If you're wondering where 20% of the burger went, it's called tariffs. Apparently, Cheeto Head thinks they're useful. Oh, wow. I have never tasted so many ingredients in my life. Let's see, we have diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, fatty liver disease, asthma, Alzheimer's. Oh wait, what's that? Narcissism? Now that's incredible. I bet you did not see that coming. Wait, why is my arm going up? Fun fact, when Americans were asked to point at the United States of America on a map, 99 out of 100 Americans pointed at the moon. Now that we have both burgers, we have to pick one winner. So which one was better? Pakistan wins and gets 2 points. Anyways, next up we have a really big game in Group B. Turkey versus Egypt. I can't wait. Turkey food versus Egyptian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. We're in the last group stage round, and here are the current standings in Group B. Bro, this smells so good. We're gonna start with Turkey köfte. Ooh. See, kapalı. I love putting this juicy turkey meat with white sauce on top in my mouth. This well-seasoned bulgur isn't bad either. Fun fact, the capital of Turkey is called Islamabad. The president is called Imran Hashmi. Actually, my favorite football team is also from Turkey. They call Panathinaikos. This combination of different flavors is just amazing. Wait. I completely forgot it came with bread. I love eating a turkey nani. It's yummy. Next up, we have an Egyptian kofta. Hopefully, it won't be as disappointing as Mo Salah against PSG. Astaghfirullah. I honestly did not expect to taste the difference, but I can taste the difference. I like my rice like I like my meat. Colored. This sauce is definitely spicier. Fun fact, the Egyptians believe that the most significant thing you can do in life is die. Both of these dishes were good. Very similar, but also slightly different. The Egyptian one was spicier, but the Turkey one had more flavors. So which one was better? Turkey wins and gets 2 points, which means that Egypt and Turkey are both at the top of the group. And this situation just makes the next match so much more interesting, because we have Greece versus the Levant. Honestly, I have no clue which two teams are going to make it through. And here are all the teams that qualify for the playoffs so far. Greek food versus Levantine food. Which one is better? Welcome to the last Group B match of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the standings in Group B before going into the last game. We're gonna start with some Greek dolmadakia. Not really sure what this is. Here's what it looks like. Sugamo timana. Wow. I think it's basically pickled grape leaves stuffed with rice and minced meat and then covered in this lemon sauce. Fun fact, the capital of Greece is Istanbul. I love Greek food and Greek football. In fact, my favorite football team is Greek. Galatasaray. Next up, we have Levantine fatayr. Dude, these smell really good. Wow, that is very flavorful. I believe there's spinach inside, but the taste is very well seasoned and it's kind of pickled. I wonder why this one looks different. Bismillah. This one seems like it's filled with some minced meat. Again, very well seasoned. Fun fact, Levantine cuisine consists of all the food from Levantine countries. And those countries are Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, sometimes even Iraq, and Palestine. That's it. And that is a real fact. Both of those were snacks I would love to eat all the time. Unfortunately, only one can win. So which one was better? Greece wins and gets 2 points. But don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post because there's still 2 more important points to vote for. And your team might need them to qualify. And next up, we start the last round of Group C. I believe it's going to be Portugal versus Korea. What 2 dishes should I try? Portuguese food versus Korean food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. And here are the current standings in Group C going into the last round of the group stage. We're gonna start with the Portuguese bacalhau asado na brasa. Dude, this grilled fish looks delicious. Whoa. Vai pro caralho. I hate when I get bony fish. Poor fish, why did they break its spine? Tastes like spinal fluid. Even though this dish is not really that seasoned, it has so many flavors. You got freshly grilled cod, fresh potatoes, fresh olives, fresh olive oil, fresh garlic, fresh rapini, fresh onions, bro. You know what? Sometimes you don't need a lot of seasoning. Apparently, Cristiano Ronaldo loves this dish. Specifically this part. This is his favorite part of the dish. Because, you know, he's a goat. Also came with some fresh bread. Let's dip it in the olive oil on the side. This is one of the best fish dishes I've ever had. I usually prefer salmon or tuna, but this cod is so well done. Fun fact, Cristiano Ronaldo has scored more goals than me. Next up, we have Korean bulgogi. I'm so full. It also has some kimchi on the side, and I've never ever tried kimchi. But I've heard so much about it. Wow! That's biting! That's so good! Isn't good? That was awesome! 10 out of 10. Shiba! This Korean meat just burst in my mouth. Seriously, just a burst of flavors. It also came with some cucumbers. Wow! These are like pickled with more kimchi. Fun fact, this is the favorite dish of the Korean Prime Minister, Jimin. Is it just me or do I eat too much in my videos? Both of those dishes were awesome. Sadly, I have to pick one. It's been a while since I had to make a hard decision like this. So which one was better? Korea wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget, there's still 2 more really important points you can vote for. Go on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post to vote. Because your team probably needs it to qualify. And so far, here are all the teams that have qualified for the playoffs. Next up, we have a really interesting matchup. South Africa versus Brazil. What 2 dishes should I try? South African food versus Brazilian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the last match of Group C of the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the current standings in Group C. Both of these dishes look amazing. We're gonna start with the South African pop and mutton curry. What is this? So I guess you take this, you dip it. Vodsek! I don't know what this is made of. I think it's rice. It's kind of hard to dip such a big piece in here though. Looks so good. This mutton curry is incredible. It's so spicy and well seasoned. No wonder Elon Musk could have handled South Africa. I just love putting juicy tender meat in my mouth. Fun fact, South Africa is a country in Southern Africa. I bet you Americans didn't know that. South African cuisine is way too underrated. Because South African food is fire, bro. Next up, we have a Brazilian feijoada. I think this is gonna be better than Vinny Jr.'s penalty kicks. And here's what it looks like. Filho da puta! Fun fact, in Brazil, it's tradition to celebrate your sister's birthday in the hospital. This tradition is called Neymar. I never knew how good orange tastes with rice. I wish more people knew about Brazilian food outside of Brazil because they make some really good food. But for some reason, most people have never tried Brazilian food. You're missing out. Both of these dishes were great, but unfortunately only one can win. So which one was better? South Africa wins and gets 2 points. But don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post because there's still 2 more really important points to vote for. And here are all the teams that have gone through so far. And next time we have a very interesting match in Group D. Thailand versus Malaysia. 2 best friends. Thai food versus Malaysian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the standings in Group D going into the last round. And as you can see, Thailand has already qualified for the playoffs. And we're gonna start with Thai pad khao. E dog. I love pad khao. Fun fact, Thai food comes from Thailand. Thai people make the best fried rice. I'm not really sure what they do differently, but I think it's the fish sauce. Next time we have Malaysian roti canai. It's basically some type of chicken curry with the roti. I guess Malaysians also eat roti. Pukima. Fun fact, Malaysia stands for Malays in Asia. Both of these dishes were great, but unfortunately only one can win. And to be honest, the pad khao was a bit more flavorful and spicier than the roti canai. So which one was better? Malaysia wins and gets 2 points. Sure, the Thai dish was more flavorful, it was spicier, but something about the roti canai was just better. Like, I want more. Regardless, Thailand has already secured their spot in the playoffs, along with these countries. But this victory gives Malaysia a slight chance. So make sure you go on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post to vote, because your votes can give them another 2 points. Unless you just want to give them to Thailand. I respect that. Anyways, I'm so excited for the next matchup, because it's going to be the West Indies versus Mexico. Doubles versus tacos. Now that's gonna be amazing. West Indian food versus Mexican food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the current standings in Group D going into the last match of the group stage. And honestly, we might have saved the best for last. We're gonna start with West Indian doubles. Let's take a look inside the double. Huya muda good. You know what? Let's just embrace the messiness. It's spicy, it's flavorful, it's sweet. This combination is just bomba clot. This might be the best thing I've had all tournament so far. This is next level spicy, bro. Caribbeans make amazing food, man. This might be one of the best vegetarian dishes of all time. I'm not kidding. Fun fact, the West Indies is not a country. It's actually a group of amazing island countries in the Caribbean, full of a beautiful culture, beautiful food, and beautiful people. Just ask Mickey Nimaj. I just want more of that Trini sauce bursting in my mouth. Next time we have Mexican birria tacos. Here we go. Chinga tu abuelo! Wow! Bro, there's so much flavor in these, I can't even describe it. Fun fact, in an ancient Mayan text from thousands of years ago, it was once said that Donald Trump is a little bit. Mexican food is amazing partly because of indigenous culture. I mean, we wouldn't have tacos without indigenous people. It just makes me wonder how amazing Canadian and American cuisine could have been. I would love to try some indigenous North American food if anyone knows where I can get some. I wonder how this tastes like. That is glorious. I'm just gonna come out and say it. These 2 dishes were the 2 best dishes I've had in the entire tournament so far. They were amazing. Like, you could have tripled my order, I would have still finished it. And this is why I love trying new foods from different cultures. Because there's so much amazing stuff out there that people just will never know about. Sadly, only one of them can win. So which one was better? It's a tie. Both the West Indies and Mexico get 1 point each, which makes the 2 points that are given out after you guys vote really important. So make sure to go to the YouTube community post and Instagram reels to vote. And next out, we're heading to Group E where we have Nigeria versus Japan. That is so random. What two dishes should I try? Nigerian food versus Japanese food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the current standings in Group E going into the last round. We're gonna start with dark Nigerian bananas. Olori buruku. Oh, these are good. I can really see why people love putting dark Nigerian bananas in their mouths. I love the way the flavor just bursts in your mouth. They're sweet, but not too sweet, but there's definitely some kind of oily aftertaste. Not sure if it's used as some kind of lubricant just to swallow easier. You know, otherwise it might be too dry. Fun fact, most people in Nigeria are African. Next up we have Japanese yam tempura. Soyaro. Fun fact, this is the favorite snack of Japanese Prime Minister Kakashi Uchiha. Again, not too sweet, but I really enjoyed the saltiness from this Japanese chutney. Both of these snacks were very enjoyable. But sadly, only one can win. So which one was better? Japan wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post for an additional 2 points. And here are all the teams that have qualified for the playoffs so far. And next up, we have another very interesting matchup. Peru versus Nepal. What two dishes should I try? Peruvian food versus Nepali food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the current standings going into the last match of Group E. This is gonna be a good one. We're gonna start with Peruvian empanadas. Apparently, they're slightly different from empanadas from other countries. What kind of lime is this, bro? Not a single drop of juice come out? Dude. Oh, maybe you're supposed to eat these. It's pretty sour. Oh, these are definitely freshly baked. Concha tu abuelo. Wow, these are so much more flavorful than the Argentinian ones. It's not only full of meat, but also like sauteed vegetables. Oh wow, there's olives and cheese in there too. Bro, this is one of the best empanadas I've ever had. The only thing it's missing is spiciness. And I feel like if I was in Peru, they would have given me some kind of spicy salsa. Okay, so grab a Mexican hot sauce I have at home, and I'm just gonna try a little bit. I know it's from Mexico, but I feel like it's pretty fair. Amazing. Next up, we have some Nepali chili chicken momos. This looks very interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. Fun fact, Nepali kids are really good at giving speeches. This is spicy. Did you know Nepal is one of the smallest countries in the world? And despite that, it's home to one of the tallest mountains in the world. So please don't judge small men. Who knows? He might have you sit on top of Mount Everest one day. Get your mind out of the gutter. Dude, that was incredible. Both of these were amazing. I really enjoyed the Peruvian momo and the Nepali empanada. But sadly, only one can win. So which one was better? It's a tie. Both teams will get 1 point each. And if you think I like the momo better than empanada, just a tiny bit. But I know the empanada would have came with some salsa or something. And I know it would have been right there with the momo. So I feel like it's only fair to give them 1 point each. I have never had an empanada that good. And I've had a lot of empanadas. And don't forget to go to the YouTube community post and Instagram Reels to vote. Because your votes will decide an additional 2 points. Which might be really important right now. And next up, we got the final group of the group stage. And it's gonna start with China versus Ethiopia. What two dishes should I try? Chinese food versus Ethiopian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. It's time to find out who makes the best food in the world. And here are the current standings in Group F going into the last 2 matches of the group stage. We're gonna start with Chinese danda noodles. Tamada. I know this is really simple, but I really do like it. It's flavorful and it tastes really fresh. Fun fact, the 2 most spoken languages in China are Cantonese and Mandarin. Next up, we have Ethiopian tips. It didn't come with the spoon or a fork. That's because Ethiopians also eat with chopsticks. It's like a pickled pancake. Oh, it seems like there's something under here. Yeah, ahiya jela yugbabi. The one thing I've noticed, not just with Ethiopian food, but some of the other African cuisines too, is that they cook the meat for a long time. So if you're a grandma with delicate meat, I didn't mean to say that. So if you're a grandma with delicate teeth, you probably shouldn't put African meat in your mouth. But I mean, sometimes you don't even gotta bite, you can just swallow it. I really like this injuri bread. It has a very distinct and unique taste to it. Like the texture might be like a pancake, but the taste is completely different. I can't think of anything like it. Fun fact, most people in Ethiopia are African. Both of these dishes were really good. But sadly, only one of them can win, and picking a winner today wasn't easy. So which one is better? China wins and gets 2 points. And don't forget to go on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post to vote for an additional 2 points. And here are all the teams that have qualified so far. Next up, we have the last match of the group stage. Italy versus Somalia. What 2 dishes should I try? Italian food versus Somalian food. Which one is better? Welcome to the 2025 Food World Cup. And here are the standings going into the last group stage match of the World Cup. We're gonna start with Italian pasta. Specifically, tagliatelle alla ragu alla bolognese. Oh, that didn't work. Here's what it looks like. Rompicazzo! It tastes fresh and it tastes a lot lighter than the more common American pastas. And as an Italian myself, I can definitely say pasta is amazing. Fun fact, the capital of Italy is Romania. I understand that everything doesn't have to be spicy, but I would love if this was spicy. Vaffanculo. Next up, we have Somali pasta. Fun fact, Somalia actually invented pasta. Here's what it looks like. Astagfirullah. It's definitely spicier. It has a sour taste to it, but it's very flavorful. Fun fact, Somalia was actually part of the Roman Empire. I mean, even Julius Caesar was a Somalian. His actual name was just Adi. I'm gonna save this for later. Italian pasta versus Somali pasta. Which one was better? I can't believe I'm about to say this. Somalia wins and gets 2 points. Yes, the Somalian pasta was better than the Italian one. I'm not joking. But don't forget to vote on Instagram Reels and the YouTube community post for the additional 2 points. And there you have it, guys. We have finally finished the group stage of the 2025 Food World Cup. Which means it's now time of the round of 16. This is gonna be good.